All righty. It is 5:30. It is Monday, the 3rd of May. And it's about time that I got around to giving away our April giveaway. Welcome everybody that is hanging out on Facebook and Instagram and replays and whatever it is that you're watching on. That's a good thing. It's a good thing to have you here. It's a good thing to be here. Life is pretty good. Life is pretty good. So what is this? What am I doing on a Monday night? Normally, I was supposed to do this Saturday night, except, Saturday and Sunday, I had sailing lessons. So I knew ahead of time that I was going to be on the water all day. I was going to be exhausted. I wasn't going to be able to complete this. So we've moved it back to today. Today is your lucky day. Ta-da-ta-da-ta-da-ta! What we're doing is we're giving away our April giveaway print, which is this guy right here. And you saw him in better detail during the warm-up to the show. But it's called Almanor Dreaming. It's from Chester, California, up near Lassen Volcanic National Park. And I got up one sunrise. Normally you wouldn't see skies quite that red at sunrise, but because of the wildfires this summer, this was taken the week after Labor Day weekend. So normally you wouldn't see skies quite that red. Yikes, where's my mouse? There he is. Quite that red on a sunrise, but because of all the smoke in the sky, we actually did get a bright red sky on sunrise. I often like sunrises because the colors are more subtle. This one was not subtle. It was gorgeous. Just absolutely beautiful. But of course, I can't just jump in and give it away because otherwise, nobody would find us here and we'd have like a 2-minute show and life would be just too short. Hi, Janet. Thank you very much. So I need to remind you that coming up on Mother's Day, and I haven't quite figured out how I'm going to do everything I want to do that day, but Mother's Day is one of our every other weeks for Sunday Morning Live with Ron. That's at 8:30 Pacific time, live, usually in my backyard. I may be at a friend's backyard. Not sure what's going to happen that day yet. I haven't made plans. So obviously I'm not going to a restaurant. Excuse me. But I may be doing something that day. And normally I would just stay here and do that in the morning here. But Saturday night, a band that my friend and I both like is playing live down in San Jose. They're a lot of fun. Rock and roll cover band called Ghosts of Calico. If you're in San Jose or Campbell or any of those environs, on Saturday night, go see Ghosts of Calico at Little Lou's Barbecue. Great place for barbecue. So if I go down Saturday night for that, I may still be down there Sunday morning to do Sunday Morning Live with Ron. But I've got to figure all that out. I just remembered today I've got another giveaway to do. Last week I was at, if you saw my last Sunday Morning Live with Ron, you know that I was in Sparks, Nevada at an arts and crafts show there. And I just realized I haven't done the drawing for that. Yes, Pam. Yes. If I get to go to this band, I will definitely be dancing. I love to dance, and they're a great band to dance to because they play all the music that I know how to dance to. It's all old stuff that nobody else cares about. So anyway, who are we? What am I? What's happening here? I'm Ron, in case you missed it. I'm Ron from Ron Alcott Photography. See there? It says right on the screen, ronalcottphotography.com. See? Proof positive that I did not make that up. And every month we do a giveaway. This month it was Almanor Dreaming. Next month, if you haven't checked out the website, see, there's the website. But next month, we're doing Next Generation. These are some stocks that are coming up amongst tulips at Filoli National Preservation Site. National Historic Preservation Site and Gardens, I guess, is their full name. But this is the print for next month. It's on order, so I can't wave it at you yet, but it will also be on the metallic paper that makes it all nice and shiny like that. So that's what's in store for next month. We've got this drawing today. The 9th will be Sunday Morning Live with Ron. The 23rd will be Sunday Morning Live with Ron. Then June 1st, we'll do the giveaway for the tulip print. And then I've got back-to-back shows. June 4th and 5th, I will be in Manteca, California, doing the Crossroads Watermelon Festival, I think is the full Festival and Fair or something like that. I don't know. It's Manteca, it's Crossroads, it's the 4th and 5th. Look it up. You'll find it. I have an event on my Facebook page if you want to look up there. That's all in place. Then the following weekend, I'll be back up in Reno for Reno Riverfest, which should be fun as well. That will be a big outdoor show. The one I was at last week, it's kind of a small show. This one should be big. It's outdoor. You take over a whole big parking lot area. So even with social distancing, it should be a big show. And it should be a good time. But you didn't come here to hear me babble on and 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 on about the shows that I'm going to do in the future. You came here to watch me do a drawing. So let's explain how we do the drawing. You see here on one side, we have our list of names. See, it's a list of names. And then over on this other side, I have a random number generator. Powered by random.org, the true random number generator. Get your random numbers here for the best in random numbers. The list has gotten big. If you're on my email list, you are eligible for the drawing. If you unsubscribed, you're not eligible for the drawing. Sorry, you can't just unsubscribe and be eligible for the drawing. You have to stay on the list to stay eligible. List is up to 1,079 names. That's a bit of a milestone. I'm really happy to have 1,000 people on my mailing list. It's a great start. I think when we get to 1,500, which may be another month or two, we're going to change the rules and say that you do have to register for the drawing each month that you're interested in being in the drawing. Because, you know, a lot of these people aren't here. You know, there's only a handful of people actually watching this live. And, you know, probably only slightly smaller handful of people that will be looking out for the results. So I think to help increase the odds of people that are actively involved, once I hit 1,500 names on the list, we're going to switch it over to actually drawing, register for the drawing each month instead of just being on the email list being enough. So future plans of glory, world takeover. But first, breakfast. We are going to draw this number. I'm just waiting to get to the 15-minute mark. You're supposed to allow 15 minutes for Instagram to go out and announce to all of your followers. So far, it's announced to all of my followers on Instagram and nothing has happened. So we've got 5 people here now. I'm going to let you in on something. When I get all done babbling, if there are still 5 people here, we're going to do a secondary drawing. Okay? We're going to let somebody have their choice of sometimes here. Let me get this stuff out of the way. So if there are 5 people still here after the drawing is done, you'll have your choice of sometimes you just have to sing, or you and me, kiddo. Same deal as the drawing. I will sign it. I will send it to you postage free. You just have to be here at the end of the show. And there have to be 5 of you, at least. Right now, there are indeed 5 of you. So everybody has to hang in there. Look at all these comments. Thank you, Pam. I like them. It was interesting doing my first arts and craft show ever, and actually talking to people live about my photography. I got lots of comments about how rich the colors are. I got lots of comments about how soothing the pictures are. And I got lots of comments about the fact that I tend to pick up on details that other people don't. You know, rather than taking a picture of the tree, I found these 2 single leaves that said something to me. Oh, we're up to 7. Hi, Mary. Boy, isn't this fun? We're going to do a drawing. We're going to do it right now. We're going to pop right over here. Okay? We have 1,079 names on the list. It says 1,080, but I've got a header row at the top, so it doesn't count. So we have 1,079 people. They've all been cleaned out. There's no duplicates. There's none of my email. There's no email from my vendors. These are 1,079 people that are eligible to win the print. So we're ready to generate our number. Almost. We have to wait till it clicks over. Just because I'm obsessive compulsive like this, we have to wait until it clicks over and actually says 5:45 on my computer. All right. So the computer controls everything. Good luck, everybody. 5:45, generate a number. And, clicking on there doesn't help. I have to click over here, the actual. The winning number is 134. Okay, so we have to add back in that line, header line. So we have to go to line 135. That's going to be somebody who joined very, very early, like January a year ago at that number, January or February. All the way down here, bling, 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 bling. Line 1, 35 is Teresa. So if you are Teresa, then you are in luck. You will be receiving an email from me very, very soon. Hang on, I just have to pop this large for a second so I can mark that cell so that I don't lose track of it. There. Congratulations, Teresa. And we are all done with that. And we do, in fact, have more than 5 people here. I've got 7 people on Facebook. Nobody on Instagram. Nobody loves me on Instagram. I don't understand. Because I'm a very Instagram-friendly kind of guy. But too bad for them. They lose out. They're not going to be in on this extra drawing. All right. So let me just go over here. 1 second. And I'm going to write down a number. Okay. That is going to be this number here. Okay. Now, the way we're going to give these away is I've written down a number. Whoever comes closest to that number, and you only get 1 guess apiece. So if you guess multiple times, I will take your last guess. Okay. So starting right now, I'm going to give you 3 minutes to guess my number. It's a number between 1 and 500. So put your guesses in the comments, and we're going to see who comes closest in the next 5 minutes. They will get their choice of those 2 prints that I showed you before, You and Me Kiddo, which is the 2 leaves, or sometimes you just have to sing, which is the California sea lion singing. And he was very, very noisy. There we go, Melissa. Hey, Melissa, didn't know you were here. Melissa's got a vote in. Vicky's got a vote in. Janet. Okay. Down to 2 minutes. I only got 3 votes. I need to have at least 5 votes. So there's Mary. I got 4 votes. Okay. I know Pam is like waiting for the last minute. She's trying to read my mind. From Indiana, no less, all the way out here to California. Okay. Everybody's got a vote in. We've only got 5 people here. So I don't feel a need to drag it out any longer. So the number I wrote down was 286. So Pam was kind of close, but that's 36. Mary, I think, is going to come the closest because she's only off by 11. Okay, so you have to be 297 to be off by 11 in the other direction. So congratulations, Mary. You have your choice of, let me get this out of the way. There we are. Okay, of You and Me Kiddo, or you can just say The Leaves, or Sometimes You Just Have to Sing, who is the sea lion. So I will direct message you right after the show here and get your choice. You don't have to choose right now. So congratulations, Mary. And congratulations, everybody who entered. And congratulations to whoever it was, Teresa, on winning the Almanor Dreaming. It was a very popular print. I'll probably be digging out more of my sunsets to do as giveaways. I heard a instructor once gave a list of 101 photography tips, to learn all these things. And I believe they were number 7 and number 8. Number 7 said, sunsets are cliche. And number 8 said, everybody buys sunsets. So I'll probably be breaking out some more sunsets and looking for more sunsets. Vicki, we'll see you next month. If you don't see me before, keep your eyes open. Do join in and at least watch the replays of Sunday Morning Live with Ron. I have a lot of fun babbling to myself on Sunday mornings. I actually had an old friend of mine from 40 years ago drop in last Sunday. So I got to say hi to the bass player from my band back 40 years ago. Remember Mother's Day, Sunday Morning Live with Ron. 2 weeks after that, 23rd, Sunday Morning Live with Ron. I got fairs coming up. Another drawing next month. Life is good, boys and girls. Life is just really, really good. So be sure that you pay attention and treat it that way. You be good to yourself. Be kind to other people and become the person that you would like to meet. Peace out.